Honestly. But I did try and better myself. I did, because I tried college. I fucking did. I tried to be a chef, right? But the only problem, I don't know if it was just me, but the only problem with trying college in the 80s was fucking Fame. Did anyone see that program, Fame, when it was on telly? Yeah? Anyone? Alright, we'll add in loads of yeses. Well, there was this program, right? Oh, bollocks. Have you heard it? Anyway, right, when I was growing up, right, there was this program called Fame, and the emphasis was it was a musical school, but to me it was a college. And everyone just went round dancing and singing and having a laugh. So I went to college with a ghetto blaster, thinking that that's what I could do. And it just did not go down as well as I thought. I learnt how to make a puree sauce. I can do that. I can wear a fucking hat. But when it comes down to actually learning, I just, you know, let's put it this way, you know, I put new batteries in the first day I started college. They were still quite lively by the time I got booted out of college. But I did make the effort, so you know, you should make the effort, because I think that's really cool. You know, another thing that annoys me is things that don't make sense, right? There is lots of them out there, and I've actually researched one, because one is a pet hate of mine, but I've been told it's not, but I prove it is, right? There's this new thing, right? It's a dispenser, right? Ooh, it drives me mad. It's a dispenser, so you don't have to touch the lid, alright? That's a nice idea, okay? Until you work out what's being put in the dispenser. The stuff that you get out of the dispenser kills 99.9% of germs, okay? So why does it make a blind bit of fucking difference if you press the lid down with your germy finger to get to the fucking cream that is going to clean your hands and kill 99% of the... I mean, that just doesn't make sense, does it? Makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
I completely agree with you.
Thank you, it's true. They've bragged about this fucking cream for years. Now they're telling us the cream's not safe. Because they've said to us, wash your hands with our cream, but before you touch that lid again, no, you don't want to touch that lid. You just used our cream, you get more fucking germs off that than you would off the fucking lid. Another one that doesn't make sense to me, right? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. We sing this to our kids, right? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. You're a fucking star! You started off with twinkle, twinkle, little fucking star! Now, I mean, seriously, is this a fucking nursery rhyme being read by someone who's smoking weed? Because they've asked the question after they've made a statement. It makes no sense. I mean, what do we teach our kids in nursery rhymes? Huh? I mean, look at them. You've got 3 blind mice, right? That's a nice... sort of, you know, okay, it's cute. 3 little mice running round in a house and they happen to be blind. That's good. Let's look at the disabilities bit. Very nice. Then you get a psycho bitch running after them with a fucking knife. These are nursery rhymes that we're supposed to say to our kids. Fucking madness. But my favourite one of all time is Rockabye Baby. That poor fucker gets dropped out of a tree and she seems happy about it. Do you know what I mean? But, oh, man, I tell you, some of the shit that comes out is just crazy. It really is. Another thing, right, I was working, right, and I was on my way to work one day, right, and it was like 8:30 in the morning, and I had the munchies, right, because I was hungry. And so I walk in to, I won't name names, because, you know, you don't know who's going to hear this, but I will say one thing. They have a huge fucking clown that used to own a fucking farm. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. But let's just put it this way, right? I went in there and I asked for one of their burgers, we'll say. We'll use burgers, okay? And then they said to me, she replied to me, she said, you can't have that. So I said, why? She said, because it's not 10:30. That made no fucking sense to me. What? One bit? I mean, the equivalent to that would be turning up at Grand's Hatch, seeing fucking 4 99 911s, whatever they're fucking called, with pushchairs. It made no fucking sense to me at all. I wanted to start a Facebook page because I was so pissed off about it. But I don't use Facebook. I'm scared someone will know who I am. Honest to God. And then I had the guy coming round, right? He knocks on my fucking door, right? And he says, I want to talk to you about recycling. I said, look, I don't mind giving it a go, but you're going to have to buy me a bike and be a bit patient. I haven't done it for years, you know. And then he says, no, about recycling your bin, your rubbish and all that lot. I thought, oh, God, no. I mean, different places are doing different systems. I mean, Malcolm, he can put all his recycling shit into one bin, and then they'll take it and do it. In Manchester, fuck me. To make a meal for 4, they tell you this on the telly, all these posh places, you know, meal for 5 done in 10 minutes. Fuck off, you're not including recycling in that, because there's another 15 minutes. You've got to get a fucking bottle, take the lid off the bottle because it doesn't match the glass, take the fucking coupon off it because it doesn't match because it's just too much trouble. Honestly, really is too much fucking trouble. Another thing, right? Never judge a book by its cover. Bollocks. What's the first thing you do? You walk into a bookshop, you pick up a book, you read the back fucking cover to work out if you're going to buy it or not. There, you're judging a book by its cover. A lot of these things just don't make sense. Anyway, going back to teenagers, right, because they're funny as fuck. You know, you see these teenagers, right, and I've got them as well, right, they walk around with their fucking apps, yeah? I'm 40 now, I can now be smug, because I know what those apps are. They're trainee man tits. Right? Now let's look at man tits, because we're all going to get, well, men, you're all going to get them, right? So if you're 16, 17 now, they're called pecs. When you get to 30, 35, 40, they're called tits, and they form, okay? Now, you would think, someone like myself, who is a boob man, this would be fucking awesome. No, not at all, right? And I've worked it out now, because I've had mine for quite a while, alright? But I've worked it out now. The reason why man boobs don't look right is because their nipples are so small, right? Because women's nipples are obviously bigger because they've got to have babies sucking on them, right? Well, as men, we don't have to have that. Unless we're seahorses, and then we just stick the kids in our pouch. But other than that, you see, so that's basically why, you know, man boobs, they just don't, you would think they'd be brilliant, they feel the same, well, hang on. Alright, they don't feel the same, but, yeah, they're not the same. But yeah, so you kids with fucking 6-packs, smug little bastards, you wait till you hit your 30s and 40s, they then transform. Telling you.